Namaskaram everyone, welcome to Quick Trading. So today we are going to see an interesting Bank Nifty strategy. So this is a Bank Nifty IV crush. Here IV is implied volatility. So we are going to take an advantage of implied volatility. So nothing but we are using Greeks. In one of our earlier videos we have seen how we used implied volatility for buying, but this time we are going to use IV for selling. Okay, so the strategy looks so simple, but see the backtest results, see how it is working, and I'll tell you more important points what needs to be keep in mind when you are using this. Okay, so the strategy as it is here, we are going to short in the money or out of the money when IV is high. So normally if we want to do it manually to whenever, if for example you have added one contract into your watch list, and if you keep on monitoring whether IV is increasing decreasing, it's very difficult to do a manual. So this is where actual algo trading or algo will help us, instead of we manually do our this is where, because if you see straddles, strangles, these are easy to manage even in manually, because it doesn't require any actual algos or to do those things. But if you want to control your emotions, greed, fear, then you can use algo. That is a different concern. But here the IV, when you want to monitor manually and make an entry, it's not that easy. So instead we are going to use our streak algo platform, where we will enter when IV is reached high from the last some X time period. Okay, so what is the advantage? For example, if you are a buyer, if you are buying something at a discount price, that is when IV is less, that is an advantage for a buyer. But when will be the advantage for a seller? As a seller, when you have high volatility and IV has increased to some extent, then there, if it is OTM, there are more extrinsic value has been added to a contract premiums. So even with a small move, or even with small cool down of Bank Nifty, then entire premium will just melts like anything. So we are taking advantage of this. When IV is increased, then we are going to short with some stop loss and target. So then we can get our profits more accurately or more better than normally how we do. Okay, so let us go reverse. First I'm going to show you the results, then I'm going to take you to the strategy, then I'm going to show you some important takes to take on this strategy. Okay, so if you want to see, so if you do this strategy from last 1 month, so these are the results with 2 lots. This is for 2 lots shorting. Okay, so we can see the profits are like huge. There is not even a single day there is a failure if you use this strategy. That's what the backtest results are. But I know this is not exactly the same. We can't replicate or same strategy we can in live market, because there are other concerns that needs to be taken in mind, like volume, slippages, entry exit times. All these things matters in live market. Okay, so but however, if you see any strategy, I don't think any strategy can give you these kind of results which you are seeing right now using this strategy. Okay, so this is for last you can say last 21 trading day, which is nothing but from last 1 month till date. You can see, so around all 15,000, 23,000, 8,000. This looks so crazy, but yeah. So what is the strategy behind this? Strategy is so simple. Here I'm going to use 1 minute. I'm going to -4, which is nothing but in the money. PE4 in the money call, in the money put. I'm going to short 2. Option Greeks IV higher than period max 10. IV of the previous last 10 candles. So if current IV has increased higher than the last 10 previous time period IV, then we are going to make an entry. Okay, so this looks like a shortcuts, but it is not so, because we are not making an entry in both sides at a time. We will make an entry in CE or PE based on the IV. So it is not at a time, it is not a shortcuts, but it is shorting based on the IV. This you need to keep in mind. So we can give 30, 50, 30 points here. This is not percentage, points. 30 points stop loss, 50 points target. Okay, I gave some name, and you can see the settings also. No change in timings, no change anywhere, just these points I am giving. And strategy cycle I am giving 10, means 10 times in a day it will get executed. Okay, let us backtest and I will show you the results. So you can clearly see the strategy. If you want to make an note down, or if you can copy the same strategy and try it out. So make sure you change these 2 points instead of percentage. 2 lots. So how much capital that is required? You can say like for required margin is 1,91,000 for 1 lot. So you can double, but required amount to maintain this strategy is 1.62. So for 1 lot here I am showing the capital that is required. However, the results I am going to show is for two lots. You can clearly see that there is a profit of around 2 lakhs that is being shown here, but after removing the brokerage we will be getting around 1,56,000 for 2 lots. Okay, so this is how it is. So currently here I have selected weekly. So let me show you some important points to take on this. So you can also try with out of the money. Instead of 4 you can give -4, you can give 4, and in PE you can give -4, so that again, this is not a short strangle. We are not going to make an entry both at a time. We will only shorting CE or PE based on the IV. Okay, so the important points to take on this strategy. So before going live, to do a paper trade with the different combinations, like try in the money, out of the money, try weekly, monthly contracts, so that you know how different market conditions, how this strategy is working, you will know. Until you get confidence, don't go live. Okay, and also one more thing I want to tell you, guys, these Greeks are available only for the active contracts. So I mean to say, if you see the results, you can see only these current monthly contracts, because these current monthly contracts will be available active from last 1 month maybe. That's why it is being shown. But if you test the same strategy after a week or 2 weeks, you won't get the same results. Why? Because currently Greeks are not available in our street platform for the expired. Only it is available for the active contract. So the back test results looks different if you try on after a week. So if you try before this monthly expiry ends, you may get the same results. But if you trying after this current monthly expiry, you may get the different results. If you can wait 1 or 2 months, or 1 or 2 weeks, and you can check the monthly contract, so that at least you will know how it is behaving on monthly. Okay. So one more thing, keep in mind, if you are going with in the money or monthly contracts, be cautious, because the volume may not be as high as weekly contracts, and also there is a high chance of slippage for entry and exit. So what you need to make sure while deploying it in live market, make sure you don't enter with a order type market. Instead, use limit, use close or LTP with some buffer to 3-4 points, so that it will help you in slippages and making an entry. Okay, so I don't think there is an issue with OTMs, because mostly there will be huge volumes will be there, and that too, if it is a weekly, you don't need to worry. But if it is a monthly, and also if it is in the money, the chances of volume and liquidity will be less. So be cautious if you are doing in the money. So you can see, if you use out of the money around 81K, after removing the brokerage, you will be getting around 52K. Okay guys, hope you like the video, like the strategy. Let me know if you can give me in better results for this. Actually, you can use different Greeks which are available. I think you can also use Vega instead of IV, because even Vega works similarly with volatility. So you can also try it out with Vega with the different time frames, and let me know if you find better results than this. Surely I can make a video if you suggest me some better results, and we can help each other out. Okay, cool guys, thanks for watching. We will come up with more interesting strategies. Stay tuned.